What is up, guys? Bob here. Welcome back to another video, and today I am again back with Fallout 3. I think this is episode 6 if my number's correct, and like 50 billion people just went out of the building here. So this episode, let's see your next quest actually. So we have Edie, and then yeah. So let's first listen to Beagle's journal. That we picked up from him to see where the attackers went. Let's listen to the note.
This is most unusual. The powder gangers have visitors today. I guess there's a first for everything. Now those tough-looking fellows must be great cons. I recognize those funny helmets and leather vests from stories I've heard. So what are they doing with that dapper gentleman who wears a checked suit? I wouldn't mind a suit like that. They're talking about heading south toward Nipton, then west to Novak where they'll meet up with someone. I guess I could track them if I needed to, but the town of Prem needs me here to serve and protect. Oh my, I think I've been spotted.
Alright, so we just listened to the note, and it says that they're going to Novak through Nipton, and Nipton coincidentally is where we have the other quest for Ranger Ghost of the NCR. So let's kind of fast travel to the Nevada Highway Patrol Station, which I think I said last episode. I'm not sure if I did. Let's explore this. Try to, because let's try to explore it for loot. Because I don't think anything bad will happen to us here. And we also have our companion Edie. Really good. One of the companions I always have on my playthroughs, because basically how I shall explain it right after this fight, but. Okay, so that was really easy, but what I was explaining was basically there are two types of companions you can have. You can have utility companions and then human companions. So your utility companion is either Edie or a dog that you can get, and then Edie's the better of the two, and then you got human companion, which my favorite one is in Novak, which I'm excited to go for. And one sec, like. Alright. Okay, alright, sorry about that. And yeah, my frames are really bad right now, it's really weird. But let's just loot around here, try to find some useful stuff. Nothing really in there. What about in here? Nothing. Nothing in the file cabinets. I hear mantises, and although I'm personally just mantises, some money in here. Let's pick this door. Okay, nothing. Oh, Mantis been stuck in the door. Okay, I didn't shoot the Mantis. It crashed into the door. Okay. Let's take in this first aid box. Nice, useful. And then open this door. Nothing in it, and then mantises. Let's try to get these mantises. They're great, so I don't have to worry about fighting them. Yeah. And Hydra. So, yeah, let's open this door now after Edie's killed them all. Alright, so now that we've killed them, nice. Also, okay, so silence 20%, that's actually super useful, even though it doesn't sound like it. It's, silence 22 is an amazing gun for smuggling into areas where you are searched most of the time, and so they're really good for that.
Well, Catherine found something that I didn't even...
So let's go through. Let's head over to Nipton through the highway. And, yeah, so let's head down. Yeah, okay, so giant ant over there. I'm pretty sure we dealt with them this last time, but I hit that shot surprisingly. Yeah, no, I just like the iron sights on this gun, but okay, so sorry about any background noise you're hearing, by the way. So let's deal with this ant. And then that ends dead. Okay, and then that is a scorpion that is stuck. Okay, that's stuck in the ground, scorpion. Nice, nice, fell through the world. Okay, so, now that we've killed that, let's head along this road. And, yeah, let's head along this road and, what's the direction? So we're gonna take a fork. We're gonna go to Nipton, and there are some giant ants here, but for the most part, I think we can ignore them largely. We don't need to take a fight with them. We can see them from an extremely long distance because Edie's gives us a very long distance we can see. But yeah, okay, so here, ants. Okay, so luckily they're not any soldier ants. As we kill them, no challenge. Alright, so that is what we need to do. Edie, come on, okay. And the soldier ant's going after us, so that's nothing. Nice! I don't know what it's about today, but it was with like mutated insects getting on the stuck in the ground, but I guess it's happening. So let's continue along this highway. There are some people on our marker, but can't target them. Who is that? Okay, gang member, and then. So we do see some gang members, I think, up the road there. That's Nipton over there. Although, yeah, okay, there are gang members of. Yeah, alright, so let's try to kill these dudes. Alright, so. Now that we've killed these people, I'm gonna make our road down. More jackals. This'll. I have no clue what's wrong with my FPS right now. And that car just exploded. Nice job. So, yeah. Just really traveling to Nipton. Let's grab some things off this person's body and level up. So, I kind of want speech to be higher at the same time. A lot of things I want to be higher, but I think I'm going to just invest 7 into that, then invest like that, and then I'll put 1 point into sneak just so it's an even 25. And then let's think about toughness. That's actually a really good perk. Additional +3 damage threshold is very useful. That's like our armor alone provides 8, so having a +3 is actually a major increase in damage threshold. Let's try to loot these corpses. Ammo box. It's locked with too high of a lockpick skill to pick. Okay, I really need to actually get some lockpick skill. I should remember that for next level up. But let's go down. I'm hearing shooting, but I'm not seeing who is shooting. Okay, someone's corpse just flew in the air. Oh, it's this one. So let's see what this person is doing.
Did you see that? That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
Okay, this is weird. Any idea why?
No, none at all. We've been traveling together since I picked her up a few days ago, and she's been friendly this whole time. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out, and now that I think of it though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace.
Oh, Lucky Charm necklace, huh?
Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. And once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky.
Lucky for you, hand them over. I actually, because these caps actually can give you a really nice reward, on a certain quest, so I want to get them. And attack. Yeah, nice, line of thinking. Logical line of thinking. It takes to want to take this fight with me, but yeah, so after that we are going to let's read his journal first. I want to actually read his journal that we have. And there's a bundle of caps turning into some scrap. Yeah, no, it's basically just talking about his necklace. So let's make our way over to Nipton here. I believe this is Nipton. Yes, it is. Oh, those Legion members? Yeah, they are. So Nipton's been sieged, I think. Something's happened here, and I'm not sure what, and I don't like the sound of it. Doesn't look burned to the ground, okay.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
What lottery? I'm not, what lottery?
What lottery? The lottery, that's what lottery! Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters.
Are you feeling alright? Like, this dude seems drunk.
Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah!
You're a powder ganger? Like...
Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the...
I need to get going. I'm not sure what that dude is talking about at all in this area. So, we see houses. Let's see what's inside this Nipton trading post. So, boxcars.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the powder ganger's grim fucking reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, man? Jesus fucking Christ. If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck!
Okay, that's a lot of F-bombs, dude. But, what happened to this town?
The Legion happened. What the fuck's it look like?
Alright, how'd you survive?
Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place. So him they let walk.
Tell me about this lottery, because I'm not sure what's really going on here.
It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were going to ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score.
And it got wrong by Legion, let me guess, so.
We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
And some people got to live with the lottery tickets is my guess, but yeah, what happened after?
What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs, and the winner, they let go free.
So... yeah, what happened to the mayor?
Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires.
Alright. Like, some people were enslaved?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
I'll see what I can do to save them. I want to save these people from the Legion because the Legion seem terrible.
Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Yeah, we know he's still here. His legs beat up to death. But, yeah. Just, like, that's what they said. So, yeah, now that we've lived this through, we can't open that door because, yeah, we need a lockpicking skill to actually do that. Let's take that skill magazine. But, so now we know a little bit more about what's going on here, but... Okay, so let's kind of go into the center of town, and those are Legion. Okay, Legion numbers. Not a good sign, and I don't think we can fight them all. I don't feel like I have the high enough skills or the weapons to fight all these soldiers.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here.
Ugh, these people's crimes are unforgivable.
As are all crimes. If you feel strongly about it, attack us, and soon you won't feel a thing.
Okay. I don't really have a chance here, but now that we do know what actually happened, I think, yeah, I think we're personally going to, what's our next quest on? I think we're going to return to Ranger Ghost at the Mojave Outpost, because no matter what, that's actually what happened, and we want to give them information. And yeah, that's the main reason we actually headed to Nipton. Other than that, no, it's between Novak and Prim. So yeah, let's report to Ranger Ghost here.
It won't go quietly.
Yeah. Also, Sergeant Kilbert, I think we can
Heard
tell
you
him
helped
this.
out Jackson. Thanks for that. Caravans are still waiting for clearance to move out.
Yeah, the Legion's attacked Nipton and burn and kill everyone.
What? There's no way. We're miles from the Colorado. They aren't even waiting for the dam to fall. They're already inside the borders. We'll never stop them. Not at this rate. We're doomed. Thanks for bringing the word. Even if the news is bad, I'll let the men know.
Okay, so that was partially to complete the quest the Legion gave us, and for the XP, but yeah, we wanted them to know, and let's talk to Ranger Ghost here.
You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet?
Nipton was attacked by the Legion, yeah.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
Did you have friends there? Like...
In Nipton? Hell no. Town was a shithole, asking to be burned. Just not by Legion. Nobody deserves that. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting. But orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's gone.
Alright, so there we just completed this quest, and I think we gained some NCR reputation, which is good because we do want to side with them as we go through here. But let's go to Nipton now, fast travel to go to Novak, and I think let's go and check something. Alright, so yeah. What battle sounds? Okay, just some it's over in this direction. Yeah. So I'm gonna kill the Spark Scorpion. I think we're just gonna head on the road. Yep. So we're gonna head on the road with Edie, and yeah, these are people that just flashed the cross and they're gonna die anyways. So why not? Let's give them the easy way out. Just give them the easiest way out of life. And that didn't kill you. You're shooting in the foot. And so, giving these people the kind way out of life, that person somehow didn't die. I don't get how you can't die to that, but there, that is all we need to do, and I think we're actually going to equip our 10mm pistol for now, just based on the fact that it has, no, actually doesn't have more ammo. Let's switch back to a 9mm. We're going to need more ammo eventually, but I think we're going to search through the town hall over here. And alright, so let's search the town hall. Dead person. Mine. I don't know why they would place a mine there. Basement key. Yeah, so not really sure what happened here, but let's try to find out what happened here, because all we know is that the Legion attacked, but we want to know the full story. So let's try to find like a computer terminal or anything that would give information. So we know about the powder gangers, and that's the key to the basement. We'll look at that in a second. I want to. Okay, that's a lot of dogs. All right. All right. Pack of dogs. Not my favorite thing to fight, but they weren't particularly hard. Dead person. Nope. Only the clothes on him. That's what we have. So we need to remember to go down into the basement, because that's probably where most of the clues are, considering it's locked. But I want to see if there's anything upstairs first. No, nothing in all these rooms where that person only has clothes on them. Okay. That dog jumped surprisingly far. Yeah. Alright, so all these dead Legion Mongols not being particular. Okay. So, yeah. More dead dogs, but still not. That's a Radrich. I haven't seen one of those since Fallout 3. But I haven't. That's still dead people. More dead people. Not actually any tangible evidence to see what happened here. Let's look in the filing cabinets. Nothing. Okay. So desk. Nothing. No, can't open the desk. Doors inaccessible. Let's head upstairs, see what we can find. A dead person with a dead dog. And let's look at the assembly floor. This is probably where we'll find information if there is any. So, more dogs. Not being helpful. All we know is that a bunch of people died. So let's try to find out anything that happened here other than the attack of all the dogs in the universe. Still nothing. Still no clue to what's going on. Here's the assembly probably. Yeah, there's the assembly. Not sure why a town so small would have an assembly like this. Hey, a person with actual stuff on them. So that was worth it. But yeah, that, and don't really want the repeater. Actually, how much is the repeater worth? Yeah, let's just take that. So, still, we need to find out what happened here. Oh, town hall stack. Let's find the mayor. This is the mayor's office. So, door, bathroom, first aid box. Alright. First aid box indeed. Yep, so. as we, I don't know why. OpenThink. It's being annoying. Okay, there. Let's see. Okay, so all we really have is, it's probably gonna be in the basement. Is where our clues are. And yeah, so nothing in desk. Oops. Yeah, still nothing. Okay, tool cabinet. Yeah, we don't really have any info, ammo. All we really have, mayor's office. Hopefully there's a working terminal, because that's probably where we can gather the most info about what happened, because I'm actually really interested to find out what happened. Reset mainframe connection. Testing. Tony was kind enough to build this terminal and for me all for 30 caps worth of person. Life of Mayor suits me just fine, but I didn't go any further east. I'm making plenty of caps right here off Rosie and Sylvia, who attract plenty of interest from troops of Mojave outpost. Yeah, so. Yeah, alright, so local shops are all giving me percentage sales to bring the troops because it's my goals for bringing them. I think they're true negotiators for getting me to accept a 15% cut instead of 20%. And if you're in the top 2 at the most, and send me back, and it's back to Hub. Maybe we'll run for office there. Okay. Prison break. Promising development, if I do say so myself. It seems things went to... Okay, so basically, prisoners escaped from NCRCF. Sounds like a bad thing, but it would be if not for the political acumen of universal uploading viewers. I sent the gyms out to make contact with the prisoners, to let them know Nipton's open for trade, free turns with the girls and store prizes. And they went for the deal. A lot of potential here, so long as they keep the NCR troops and gangers from running into each other and shooting it out in the streets. Luckily, the troopers only come at night, so if the gangs are just only come out during the day of them coming and going. High roll, I can barely believe my luck literally on the game. Just now I was approached by a rather tense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. When we were alone in my office, he let it know that he's a member of Caesar's Legion. He knew that NCR troops and powder gangers often spent time in Nipton. It turns out that the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. NCR for obvious reasons, and powder gangers for harassing the Legion. I didn't have to think about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the powders to kidnap the NCR troops at night. When both groups are in the town, the Legion boys will scoop everyone up. It's simple a task. I've been offered 8,000 caps. Wow. I could almost go back to the NCR right away, but who knows how much else I might make off this Legion lucky. I'm gonna start stockpiling some supplies. Okay. I think that's actually the full story. We just got an 8-book big book of science that is really good. It increases our science by 3 permanently, and gonna be some stockpiling for supplies. I wish I had the lock picking to pick this lock, and yeah, I wish I had the lock picking to pick that lock, but I don't. Yeah, I really need to level up lock picking next time I level up. But now I think we know more of the story. So he has these 2 prostitutes, and he's using them to attract business to the town. So that I don't know why he wants to attract business to the town, but he wants to get the money from all the shops so he can go back to the hub, which for those of you who played Fallout 1 will know that the hub is one of the biggest cities in California, where it's one of the founding cities of the NCR. So yeah, so now we do know actually what he was doing, what they were doing. So turbo, that's nice. Explosives. First aid. Ooh, this is good. Yeah, so I think that's all we have. Now we know the full story. So basically, the Legion wanted to lure them into a trap, but the Legion took it and just massacred the town. Now we know the full story.
Hello there.
And
it's good to see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Why were you following me? I don't know why this dude would want to follow me.
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
What's so special about these caps, though? Like...
There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
Okay, so it's pronounced sarsaparilla. Okay, where can I find these caps?
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of sunset sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now. But somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus who does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and blue star caps are no exception.
Who's Festus, as Steve mentioned? So he's saying these caps can give a treasure.
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the blue star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either.
Alright, thanks for the info. This guy probably has these caps on him, and just because he's following me, this dude, I don't like people following me. I personally, don't like him following me, so I'm going to, and he has these caps on him. So, that's what you get for following me. No, don't like it. Maybe out of character, but people who follow me do deserve to die, unless they're like a companion or something. But let's head to Novak through Nipton, and let's go over there. So let's head down this road. One second, let me check the time. Alright, so actually I think that would let's just head to Novak, and then as soon as we get there, end the episode, and let's watch the road for mines, because vague memory of this road having mines on it, that always caught me off guard. So let's head over through to Novak, which is on the map. It's all the way up there, but it's not actually that far of a travel if you take the roads and are efficient about it. Okay, yep, mine right there. Yeah, okay, so it makes sense. Mine's under them. And Hive Vipers. Yeah, no. I don't like this, but okay. Alright, so who's this enemy? Alright, so kill these dudes, and let's take their weapons. 9mm, submachine gun. Okay, nice. Car exploded, but yeah. What the crap? Oh. Alright, so Legion dude up on the hill there, but for now we're just gonna try to make our way to Novak and then get my favorite companion in this game, just because of how much I absolutely adore his quest, as well as I get one of my favorite guns in this game, just because Alright, so this fight's not going to actually evaluate to anything, and I do want to get to Novak before the end of the episode. People are missing shots a lot, which isn't surprising, but who's over the ridge? Alright, so Lucky's finally dead. Okay. Good job, baby. Good job. Alright, so let's head through here. This is a Legion camp. I don't think we don't really have the power to contest them right now, but who's that? Who's that? Another Viper. Don't want to take the fight. No point in doing it. It's fruitless effort. So let's head through here and see what we can accomplish. Yeah, Novak in this way. So yeah. Also Camp Searchlight, but we don't want to go to Camp Searchlight. Yeah, so let's head through here. Let's find out. Oh, traveling caravan. That's actually nice, but I think we actually want to take down this road heading north here. So another person, legionary. I don't like Caesar Legion, and as an NCR character, I would really want to shoot them, but yeah.
Degenerate. By Caesar, you're walking a fine line. True to Caesar. Move along. Move along.
Hold your tongue.
Yeah, no. They just like me. Don't know why I wasn't pointing a weapon at them or anything. But yeah, I'm going to head up to Novak through here, and then next video will probably be me doing quests, the specific 2 quests in Novak. Maybe it's split them into separate videos, just based on one's really long. Because yeah, so let's. A lot of enemies. I am not sure who the enemies are. I hear bullets. I hear bullets. I'm not sure what that is at all. Okay, people just died. Guessing it was Caesar's Legion. Yup. Versus Vipers. Yup. Okay. Versus some.
Let them fight it out among
yeah, so Vipers, and then here I believe is the NCR camp, which is oddly so close to Legion, but yeah, it's the NCR camp. So yeah, we're really close to Novak if you see this camp and you're taking the roads, but because basically the camp is here and Novak is just up there into the northeast. So this is Camp Charlie, Ranger Station Charlie. So as we head north here, basically as soon as we see the Novak sign, I'm ending this episode. But yeah, so we do have some good gear, I feel like, for our level, and we have a lot of stim packs, which is what I'm mainly surprised by, the actual amount of stim packs we have. Our ammo's not where I would like it to be, just based on experience, but we can do with a little bit less ammo than I prefer, especially considering the next mission is very, very good for supplying ammo to you. But on the next ones, it's very good about that. So, as we head here, this is the town of Novak with a giant dinosaur. If this was, but yeah, I wanted to show you guys the Novak side, so we know we're in here. As yeah, so discover Novak with this gas station and this motel saying no vacancy. Hence the name Novak. So thank you all for watching this episode, and hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, peace.